Mr. Dawoud, Egypt has played a crucial role in brokering this ceasefire. How has Egypt's involvement impacted the prospects for a lasting peace and stability in Gaza?
Well, speaking of a lasting peace is a very ambitious goal. But again, Egypt, Qatar, the United States have started launching immediately after the agreement was announced an operation room within Cairo in Egypt so that they can monitor the implementation of the agreement, and hopefully Israel will abide by the process of reporting any suspected violations from its side to this committee instead of resorting to immediate bombing and attacks against the Palestinians, and the same will apply for the Palestinian side. So, again, the Egyptian role is extremely vital and crucial for the success of this agreement in terms of monitoring the steps of its implementation. But also Egypt has another extremely important added burden, that of the flow of humanitarian aid. As you have just reported, only immediately after the agreement went into effect at 11:30 a.m., we started seeing at least 268 trucks of aid, including a number of trucks with fuel getting into the Gaza Strip. The agreement is at least 600 trucks every day. So again, that's going to add to the Egyptian requirements from this agreement, because most, if not all, of the aid is going to go through the Rafah crossing point, and we already know that there are hundreds of trucks that have been waiting for months so that they can enter Gaza and provide the very much needed assistance to the Palestinian people.
Mr. Dawoud, back again to your previous comment when you said, when you were discussing Benjamin Netanyahu's statements yesterday. How, sir, from your own perspective, did you read the narrative of Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday?
Well, Benjamin Netanyahu had to display the language of force, because, again, practically speaking, all the declared goals that he made at the beginning of the war against the Palestinians in Gaza have not been met. Hamas has not been totally eradicated. Hamas, of course, intentionally wanted to display force only hours after the agreement went into effect by displaying its fighters and their weapons within Gaza, and the restoration of the security services within the different Palestinian cities. So certainly Netanyahu did not succeed in eliminating Hamas military capabilities nor its governing capabilities. It's still early to make this kind of conclusion, because we still have some time to go, depending on the attitude of the incoming U.S. President Donald Trump, who's going to take over tomorrow, and the U.S. willingness to put pressure on Israel and not just on Hamas in order to implement the agreement. So, again, Netanyahu had to display whatever kind of achievements he's made, the weakening of Hamas, the weakening of Hezbollah, working with a different kind of situation with the weakening of Iran as well. So he tried to make whatever accomplishments in front of his own public, who have basically been asking questions. Why wait for nearly 16 months before ending the war if the result is what we're seeing today, with Hamas remaining in Gaza and Hamas continuing to control Gaza?